Hey, what's up, friends? Matt McQueenie here of the Mixed Minus podcast. I'm doing my first ever unboxing. I know these are the very wanted videos that are all over YouTube, and I'm going to try it myself because I'm extremely excited for the fact that my Apple Watch just came. It was supposed to come in July, just like a lot of the shipments were discussed, but this one came much earlier. It was ordered in April, and my birthday is July 13th, so my family got this as a gift for me. I was expecting it would come much closer to my birthday, but the timeline moved up quite a bit. In April, I was following it day by day, of course, refreshing the order status. And it originally was supposed to come out in July, shipping in July. Then it started to move up a little bit. It moved up to June 26th. Then it moved all the way up to June 18th, then June 16th. And then eventually I got a notice that it was ready for shipment and that it would be here June 8th. And June 8th is here today. And the UPS came up and had it here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is the box, just a nice looking, very Spartan Apple look as usual with the Apple insignia and the watch. I got the 42 millimeter Apple Watch. I was going to get the lower model one, which was about $399, but I got the stainless steel model, which is $599. And I got the sport band because I figured if a big part of this is using it for working out, I know you can exchange out bands and all that, but I thought, why don't I just get the sport band? Because if I'm going to use it mostly in that capacity, and I got the black one, you're not going to notice, and I'm not much of a style person if you consider it that. So we're going to go ahead and open this. I have not opened it yet, so I don't really know what we're going to see, if I can open it. So I'm going to open it here. More Spartan aspects. I'm now going to, it's got some tabs here. Let's see if we can, I might have to move around a little bit to get it open. Dump it around. Turn that around. Something down there. I'm thinking the box is in this little cartridge. Nice and warm, so it must have been in the truck for a while. And yeah, I was originally not going to get this because you are not supposed to get 1.0 Apple products. But excitement got me, and I'm a gearhead and a gadget nerd, and I figured, hey, I don't like to buy shoes or clothes or video games or anything like that, so why don't I go ahead and just get the Apple Watch, just get it over already, and then when I move to the next, or when the next one comes out, and it's got all these features that are missing from this one, I guess at that point we can see how that works. Very nice. I guess felt coating in here, or a nice Apple Watch thing here. The Apple Watch has come in a little holder with more felt. Very nice little gadget. I'm obviously not going to have much of a review of it right now. I've read plenty. I know the shortcomings, but I wanted to get it myself and to use it and to see where we can go from here with it, what I like about it, and I will report that on my Mix Minus podcast. And I'm sure there's going to be things I really like about it. I'm sure a lot of the reviews I've seen are not really that much of something that's going to impede my ability to find the things I like about it. Why don't we just, before we close this out, let's see what else we got here. We have the expected Apple plug. This is the plug for every new iDevice. And the neat thing with the Apple Watch is it apparently has a whole new charging system. It's this kind of coin-like nickel, I think it's called, this coin-like nickel thing. And so you actually just stick this on the underbelly of the watch, and I think it magnetizes and it'll charge overnight because it does not have sleep tracking, which is something that should be in future releases, you'd hope. But it does not have that. But as an activity tracker, we'll see how it does. We'll see how the notifications, all these different terms they have, glances and complications, which is a strange little thing. The digital crown does a lot of functionality, and they have this force touch, so I can't wait to kind of get started with it. It's going to be very, very interesting to see where we net out with that. I'm going to guess that by holding down on the digital crown, it will turn it on, because that would be what I would think would happen, or maybe this button here will turn it on. Oh, there's our familiar Apple sign, and I'm not even going to see what goes on here. I'm not sure, but there are a lot of setups I have to do in the Apple Watch app that was force installed on all iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Pluses in a recent iOS upload, but an iOS software upgrade. But right now, everything has to run through the phone to manage the watch. But today at the Apple WWDC, the Worldwide Developer Conference, they announced that the watch has a new its own OS coming out, an operating system called Watch OS. And sometime in the fall, that operating system will go operational and will go live. Right now, it's open to developers. And at that time, the watch can have standalone apps, which is really what the killer feature is. Right now, you have to use your phone to basically feed it a lot of the crucial applications you need. There's some things that it'll do on its own, but for the majority of things, you need the phone. And come the fall, you will not, apparently, for different apps. And developers will have access to some of the core functionality in the watch and the ability to really innovate on it, and that's going to be where we see a lot of things happen. And I do believe a lot will happen. Always takes place with Apple devices, and it's always something that comes to the fore. So there's our English, so I'll go there. Or maybe I should go Francais, right? But yeah, why don't we call it here? That was a really quick unboxing. Apple products are always that simple, to be honest. I'm sure the management of the device will not be as simple as I come to get used to it over the next 24 to 48 hours, and then it'll be very normal to me. But thanks for watching and watching. And I look forward to seeing what everybody else does with it as they get it, because it does start to hit people's mailboxes probably this month more in force. These 42 millimeters were out of commission for a while. There was a lot of backlog happening over in China with some parts. I think the Taptic engine maybe. That's the thing that taps your wrist for notifications. And Apple Watch is apparently going to be available in stores towards the end of June. So once users start getting it, that's when it's going to really take off. And I'm going to take off now. So this was Matt McQueenie, Mix Minus Podcast, with an Apple Watch unboxing.